Guys, before you watch this video, click on the link below. My new book, Ripped at 50, A Journey to Self-Love, is out now. I've spent the last 31 years amassing this information. It has the 9 pillars of health that apply to all human beings. Troy Casey, certified health nut, here to talk about how to heal adrenal fatigue. Many of you guys have been following my work for a while. You understood that from 2010 to 2013, I was living in a mold contaminated house. We had it in the walls and certain part under the rug, and I ended up getting autoimmune. I had weird neurological issues in my legs. I had chronic fatigue, literally couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't get a witness. And I gotta tell you, for all you parents out there, I thought it was the kids. I was 40. I'm like, oh, I'm just, kind of getting older, and because I have kids and I get woken up all the time and I have big responsibilities, and here's one of my kids right now. This guy kept me up at night sometimes. No, but your nervous system is always on, and you've got all sorts of concerns as a new parent and all that stuff. You learn. And but that wasn't it. We had mold in the house, and it got so bad I started getting depression. I had suicidal thoughts. I'm not a suicidal guy, and I thought it was weird, because I was trying to make it work. And we had 5 smart meters on one of my walls in that apartment as well, and those can exacerbate and proliferate microbe growth, according to Dr. Dietrich Klinghardt. So my point is I get a ghetto pass for all my black mold exposure and adrenal fatigue and autoimmune, and so I know exactly what it's like. So in my book, Ripped at 50, A Journey to Self-Love, I figured, hey, if this stuff actually works, then I gotta apply all my holistic health principles to myself. And let's see if I can go one by one. Maybe not in this order, but number 1, it's either sleep or Qigong. Don't mess with your sleep, okay? 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., get into that rhythm. Take all the Wi-Fi, electronics out of your bedroom, darken it as much as possible. Take my tart cherry juice from the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, my products that I have, my link in my bio. Take the cherry juice every night. That will help with the melatonin, deeper sleep, deeper REM sleep. Get the rest. That is first and foremost. Rest. Qigong is a kind of a resting exercise, which is kind of an oxymoron. The body needs to move. Exercise is a necessity, not a luxury. You have to move your body. The body needs movement. Movement as medicine. And some of the best healing medicines that I did, Holchek taught me 3 moves, I think. He taught me the Zen swing. He taught me the Tai Chi ruler. Inhale, exhale. Moves every joint in the body. Harmonizes the biological oscillators, the mind, the heart, and the gut. Because you must, the first thing you need to do is mind over matter. I'm going to heal my adrenal fatigue. Pulling out all the electronics, getting your sleep on point, and then getting the Qigong. Qigong is like 5,000 years old. If you just did the Zen swing for 20 minutes a day, within a week you'd feel amazing, and then within a month you'd start chipping away at your chronic fatigue, adrenal fatigue, exhaustion. The other thing to recognize is lowering your stress levels. Where are your stress levels coming from? Drinking caffeine? What do you think caffeine does to your hormones? So it's going to elevate cortisol. It's going to throw your hormones out of balance. So you're going to want to lower your stress levels as much as possible. Like everything. Like you should be living on the beach. That's the other thing. Live outside as much as possible. Because if you've been exposed to black mold by me or poisoned, glyphosate poisoning, they spray that on apartment buildings. It's a weed killer. It's terrible for your gut. You may be poisoned from that, just from your own front yard or neighborhood. Lower stress levels, detox your body, live a cleanse and detox lifestyle. I love the superfood nutrition that I work with. It's so convenient. Get on that immediately, especially our Super Amino 23. That's going to help with your protein synthesis and overall energy. So let's recap. Sleep, Qigong, lower your stress levels. Watch your caffeine intake. Get off caffeine. Use the coffee bean trick. Chew 3 coffee beans. First thing in the morning, maybe 3 more. After 11, stop doing it. Within 2 or 3 days, wean yourself off the coffee beans. You won't have any body aches or headaches. Get off caffeine. Do that for a minimum of 90 days. Minimum of 90 days. Just to reset your nervous system. Is your sleep on point? And call me in the morning, baby. I guarantee you'll be fine. Right? Guarantee. That morning will be 100 days from now. Okay? So make those commitments and heal your adrenal fatigue. You can do it. I did it. You can do it. I still have to manage myself the same way every day, healthy or sick. I have to apply the 9 pillars of health that is in my book, Ripped at 50. I have to apply everything that's in my stress management course on the regular, on the daily. I don't make health a thing. I am health, right? Sometimes I'm at the ocean. Sometimes I'm driving in traffic. You got to deal with life. How do you deal with it? You got to balance out in other ways. Come out in the elements. Nature heals everything. Balance, guys. Balance. Balance. But if you got adrenal fatigue, that means you need rest, sleep. You can do it. You can do it. I guarantee it.